Hello everyone, how are you? This is my final presentation and I'm going to do my final presentation on anise plant. I chose this plant because it was a very famous plant when I was growing up back in Eritrea, which is an East African country. It's a plant that grows in every household and we used to use it for different purposes, which will be explained or mentioned in the presentation. So this is the scientific classification of the anise plant, and of course it is from the Plantae kingdom, and it is a flowering plant, which means it's an angiosperm, according to what we have been learning. So its scientific name is Pimpinella anisum, and it has some common names. It's sometimes called anisid or anix. It is from the Apiaceae family. I don't know if I read that one correctly. It is a herbaceous annual plant and it grows up to 90 centimeters or 3 feet. Sometimes it can grow even more. And the leaves at the base of the plant, it's simple. However, like towards the top, it's long and shallowly lobbed, which is like the top that looks like a flower. But the leaves higher on the stems are furtherly pinnate, and they can be divided into numerous small leaflets. So the flowers, they can either be white or yellow, but depending on where they grow. So even if we look at more background, it was first cultivated in Egypt and the Middle East for about 4,000 years ago, but it is originally from southern China. And later on it was brought to Europe for its medicinal uses. So some of the traditional uses of anise that societies used to use it for is spices. It can be used for traditional medicines, depending on like where you are. Sometimes they even use it for location differences, and it's used in liquors and tea. Its medicinal properties is it's antifungal, antibacterial, and anti-inflammatory. And this properties helps it to fight stomach ulcer. It keeps blood sugar levels in check. It helps with depression symptoms and menopause symptoms too. It has even more medicinal benefits. It can be used to treat upset stomach. It can help with intestinal gas, runny nose, and it can be used as a diuretic to increase urine flow, and we can use it as an appetite stimulant as well. So these are more of the uses that we used to have back in Eritrea, and this is like how I knew it. Especially for a runny nose, we used to use it a lot when we had like flu-like symptoms. Similar plants that it can be confused with is the anise, star, and fennel. They're from the same family, but they're not the same as the anise plant. Thank you for listening to the presentation.